Again coming in front of you with another part of fundamental rights and fundamental duties in the series of our constitution. The article is based on Parliament's power to modify or restrict fundamental rights. The limitation upon the enforcement of the fundamental rights are as follows. Parliament shall have the power to modify the application of the fundamental rights to the member of the armed forces, police forces or intelligence organizations so as to ensure proper discharge of their duties and maintenance of discipline amongst them. In exercise of this power, Parliament has enacted the Army and Air Force Acts of 1950 and Navy Act 1957, which empower the central government to make rules restricting the fundamental rights of the defense personnel for the sake of discipline, which is absolutely essential to maintain the security of India. By the circular issued under such rules, Government of India has ordered that no concession can be offered in favor of any member of the defense forces for the purpose of offering prayer during the office hours. It is pity that a fundamental Muslim organization named All India Muslim Forum has raised objection against the circulars articulated by Muslim members in Parliament on various grounds. None of these grounds are, however, tenable in view of the express provision of Article 33 of the Constitution of India, which silences the argument that no such restriction was imposed in respect of Muslims during the British regime, and also that it would hurt the sentiments of the Muslims. Nor does the argument that the withdrawal of such concession would be contrary to the guarantee of secularism hold water, because firstly, Article 25(1) makes it expressly subject to the other provisions of this part in which Article 33 is included. Secondly, what Article 25 guarantees is equality of treatment as amongst different religions. If no such concession exists in favor of the members of any other religion, no question of discrimination against Muslim can possibly arise. Above all, the defense of the nation is a secular duty of each citizen of India, regardless of his religious beliefs or rights. Nothing can be followed by the independent republic which can possibly jeopardize the defense of the nation. Needless to say, this dangerous move should be nipped in the bud before it assumes an uncontrollable situation. In the name of Muslim sentiment, any softness shown to it would be anti-national. A similar instance was the claim of section of Muslims to postpone the elections fixed for February 1995 on the ground of Ramjan. This has of course been turned down by the Election Commission on the ground that no such religious plea can stop the electoral process. It is also doubtful if there is any religious scripture which requires Muslims to suspend their normal duties on the day of fasting, which is scrapped over 1 month. When marital law has been enforced in any area, Parliament may by law indemnify any person in the service of the Union or a state for any act done by him in connection with the maintenance or restoration of order in such area, or validate any sentence passed on act done while marital law was in force. This is all about today's fundamental rights and fundamental duties in the series of our Constitution. Thanks, regards.